We're in the heart of social distancing right now, hence the craziness and the play tent in the background. So if you're like me and you are now going to be spending a lot of time inside here the next couple of weeks with the whole coronavirus and social distancing, all of our schools, our public schools and charter schools and things got closed for about the next 2 weeks. So lots of home time for a lot of families. I know that it is a very stressful thing for a lot of people, but I thought that I would offer up just kind of a fun, lighthearted video about tips to redecorate or decorate your home without spending any money, in the effort to kind of offer a little bit of distraction and something fun and creative to do while you're at home. So here are my tips on how to redecorate or decorate a room without spending any money or like a tiny bit of money. I have a few tips of just a tiny bit of money at the end. So one of the obvious tips is to use what you already have and restyle it. So something you could do is just kind of collect all of your decor from you know, a bunch of your surfaces, put it all together maybe on your dining room table, and then start restyling your surfaces. So get a variety of items and textures like books, like bigger coffee table books, some boxes, little display boxes, candles, vases, plants, ceramics, you know, sculptural wood items. I find having a variety of those really helps to kind of create a nice styled piece. And a good rule of thumb when you're decorating a surface is to work in kind of odd numbers, so an odd number of items, and then try and do a variety of heights. So instead of having all of your stuff set on one surface, like this credenza back here, you could put, you know, a stack of coffee table books with an item or two on top to kind of help give you some differentiation in the surfaces and heights of the pieces, and then mix together square items with some circular items, and then all in like an organic piece, like a plant or a sculptural item. So you don't want to style like a bunch of squares or rectangles together because it can feel too square, rectangular, angular, and then you don't want to style just circles together because it can get very, you guessed it, circular. So adding a variety of squares and rectangles with some circles, and then kind of add some visual interest with something that is an organic shape, like a plant or something cool and structural. You can't really see it over here, but on my, what is that called, fireplace, I have like plants as well as this cool like wood sculptural piece my husband and I got on our honeymoon. So you can also do this with pillows and throw blankets. Just rotate them through your house and kind of freshen up the spaces by just giving or moving these pillows, these throw pillows and display kind of decorative pillows to different parts of your home. I absolutely love plants in my home, as you can kind of tell just by the backdrop of my home. A great way to add more plants to your home is to propagate them. I actually have some that I'm propagating of the pothos, kind of those crawly, leafy plants. I've never really propagated any plants before. This is my first bout at it, but from what I've heard from the internet is it's very easy. So, and it's free, so you can get more and more plant babies all throughout your house by propagating them. And then get creative with what you plant them in. You could use maybe an old mug, or if you have like a cool camping pot, those are really cool for doing larger plants and, you know, replanting them into, you know, like bowls and cups that you might not use right now. You could reuse something and make it into a cool planter. Something I love to do, and my husband doesn't love that I like to do this, is rearrange my furniture. It is a super cheap but somewhat labor intensive way to kind of redecorate and freshen up a space. Something else I love to do with a lot of thrifted items or things that I've kind of had around in my life for a while is give them a facelift. For example, this lamp back here I just got like maybe a week ago or so from the thrift store, and my plan is to paint it kind of like a creamy white because it just like looks kind of funny with the like finish that it has right now, and I think that it would look much more modern and have a nice facelift by just giving it a creamy white spray paint, and it's something that I already have on hand. I just need to do it. So this you could do, you know, you could repaint nightstands, you could repaint like any sort of like furniture pieces, obviously, and it gives them an instant facelift. If you're a bit more handy or crafty, you could even reupholster some items, whether it's making a slipcover out of remnant fabrics or maybe like old linens that you have, if you have like kind of a better seen better days, like bed sheet or something like that, and it's still salvageable in some pieces. You could use that to maybe refinish like an ottoman or refinish a chair or something along those lines. Or if you have like an old throw blanket that's kind of like thicker and not too loose of a weave in it, you could also use something like that to reupholster like an ottoman or like the coffee table type of situation. Rolling with that theme of like old bed linens, you could use some items that you no longer want, like that are clothing, bed linens, throw blankets, things like that, of that nature, and you could make a pillowcase out of them or repurpose it into something that you could make a decor item. Pillows are usually really easy to make, especially if you have a sewing machine. They can be real easy to make. And you can use, like an old flannel shirt to add some kind of pattern or dimension, or maybe an old skirt that has like a cute floral pattern that you just don't love to wear anymore. Or you can, like I said, use some old bed linens. Linen, it just looks good all the time, but maybe you have a sheet that has like a stain or a rip in it that you just can't seem to get over, and you can reuse the item and make something new for your home. Something I really like to do now that I have a kid is to take some of her art and actually frame it. I like to kind of cut it out so that it kind of goes past the edges and put it into a frame. Usually I like to take her watercolor art because I think that's like the prettiest and looks nice in an actual frame. Another thing you could do is if you wanted to make your own DIY art, you could also frame that. It's usually pretty simple, and it's likely you have everything on hand that you could make a really simple kind of abstract modern art piece. And then my final tip is to look inside your cupboards, especially your kitchen cupboards, or maybe you have like a storage buffet cabinet type of hutch situation, and pull out some pieces that might normally be stored away as something you could decorate with. Whether that's a really cool bowl that you could kind of put in the middle of your dining room table and fill it with fruit or something like that, or you could pull something out of your closet, say like a musical instrument, and find a way to hang that up on your wall or display it in a kind of cool way that makes it still useful if it's something that you use, but also like a decor piece in your home. Another tip is to kind of work with a lot of different lighting situations. So if you have candles, light some of your candles in the evening, even though I know it's not necessarily a decorating something, but you're going to be in your home from morning to night essentially, or throughout the day at some point, and having kind of a ambiance of lighting in the evening, it can really help make a home feel homier. And I think that to me is what decorating is about, is making your home feel more like just a homier place that you want to be in. And lighting definitely does that for me. And then onto just a couple little tips that cost a tiny bit of money. One would be to replace some of your lampshades in your house. So I recently did this with one of our lamps in our home, and it is crazy how much personality a lampshade can give to a lamp. And I found mine all at the thrift store for, I think it was under $3 for this lampshade, and it was just kind of a cool accordion style vintage lampshade. Totally transformed the personality and look of a floor lamp that I own. And then obviously just getting small decor items, if you need them, from a thrift store that are usually under like $5, are a great way to kind of add some personality into a space and not spend very much money at all to give your house kind of a little mini refresh. So those are my tips for redecorating your home without spending any money. I would love to know if you have some tips down below, or if there's something that I missed, if you would share them with me in the comments and with everybody in the comments. I would love to know. Everybody be well out there. I hope you're all doing well, and I have some probably like 2 weeks of this whole social distancing thing here in my future. So finding ways to occupy myself and my family and my toddler over the next like 2 weeks, it's gonna be a journey, folks. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.